Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. And welcome to the GM show. Matt
Good morning.
approve of other time zones. He's like,
no, I don't give a
everyone's
shit
in
what
my
time zone you are.
bro.
Good morning. Good morning.
Everyone's in my
I
time.
don't care. I don't care if it's tonight. I'm going to say good morning.
Adjust to my time zone, damn it.
Good night. Good night. It's not the GN show, Freeman.
No, it's not. But you know, there are some GNers out there. And I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Had a nice holiday weekend. Myself got outside a little bit, got some sun, and yeah, had a lot of fun. How was your weekend, Matt?
It was good. It was great. Yeah.
Good. That's good to hear.
4th of July weekend. Yeah.
You know, yeah, and all
Blew
the
shit up.
cliche stuff.
Yeah. 8 brats, 8 burgers, had ribs. It was all good.
Did you wear your American flag T-shirt? No, that's a
no. I
requisite,
wore
right?
my 1980s Olympic gold medal U.S. men's hockey team jersey.
Okay, very hipster of you. Pride and hip all at the same time. I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Let's get into it though. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up on. With all the news over the weekend, and I'm sure there will be a bunch of news today that'll break as soon as the show ends. That's how it always goes on Mondays and Fridays for us. But before we get into it, check out gmdefi.xyz. This is our website where you can find out everything about GMDefi, including you can check out the tools that we make, including the indicator that is totally free called the Kimono indicator that we use every morning on this show in the technical analysis section. So check that out and check out the Morning Friends on Twitter if my clicker works. Yes, check out Morning Friends on Twitter at Morning Friends. This is our upcoming NFT project that we are going to start hyping very soon. The hype cycle shall begin for that.
Yes, it's going to begin.
It will begin. Crypto market cap sees 50 billion inflow in 24 hours as cryptocurrencies turn green. You know, what's really funny is it's like this article... This was written 6 hours ago, and it's like within the past 6 is it 6 hours that we had like a massive dump off? Was that in the past 6 hours?
It started about like at midnight last night.
Yeah, probably right about after this article was written and published. Then we had a crap out. So we're gonna cover the charts here in a little bit. The market is
it should just say like at the end of that, turned green within the range.
Turned green for now.
Yeah, it's within the range.
Within the range. FTX, we're finding out, walked away from a deal with Celsius after seeing the state of its finances. Apparently, FTX was pondering, potentially picking up Celsius and trying to save and bail out that train wreck over there. But I guess they looked at the finances and they decided to walk away. I did see that Celsius also paid, I think it was $120 million on a loan that they owed. I think they paid some of that back. So, you know, the number went up. And you know, when you're Celsius and you are playing 100x leverage with all your customers' money, and the number finally goes up, all of a sudden we have 120 million to start paying off some of our debts. Anyway, I won't make any accusations like that. But Celsius apparently had a $2 billion hole in its balance sheet, according to one source. So Yeah,
Oh,
that's not
dude.
good
I would
news.
be if I had money on Celsius, I would just be like, dude, I'm not getting that
No,
back.
yeah,
It's
oh yeah,
gone.
you just gotta be like it's done. It's done. Like Dolph FTX is not responding,
Yeah,
but
just
Celsius is
ghosted him.
Why didn't you stop responding to me when you saw my balance sheet?
Why'd you stood me up? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I maybe mentioned this before, but I came
Toothpick.
across some YouTube video of some girl showing her balance in Celsius and how it was just she had put $200,000 in there, and not only had the market also tanked, so it was worth only like 80,000 at this point, but also it was locked in Celsius completely. So, and I'm sure she's not the only one. I mean, we know our good pal. BitBoy, our homie
That's
BitBoy that
3
we hang out with
million
every
in
day.
there.
It's 3
Yeah.
mil in there. So, yeah,
Oof.
it's not looking
Oof.
great over there still. Nexo eyes acquisition of troubled crypto lender Vault. It's like crypto bailout season now. It's just the
Yeah, they're
companies
kinda
that didn't
instead
over
of
leverage
bailing
themselves
out
or bailing
instead
out
of
the
getting a
companies that
government
did.
bailouts,
Yeah,
instead of
it's
giving
corporate
government
bailout.
bailouts, it's just like larger companies, larger whales just consuming.
Yeah, whale
They're
bailout.
like, cool,
A whale out.
we'll just
Maybe
acquire
can we
more
coin that?
assets here. Yeah. For the cheap.
Yes, for the cheap. Chinese tech giants, including Tencent and Ant Group, have pledged to ban NFTs. And I thought this was such an interesting headline because you've got other tech companies like Facebook and Instagram who are trying to integrate NFTs. And then you've got companies like Tencent that are banning NFTs. So very
What is
different approach.
Tencent?
Tencent is like one of the biggest tech companies in China. They make games and other stuff.
Oh, really?
So yeah, they're giant companies.
Why are they looking to ban NFTs? Because they look at it as like maybe infringing on their business. If they have
Well,
that.
it's I'm guessing there's a little arm, there's a little arm around the throat kind of thing going on here. I mean, it says leading Chinese tech companies, including Tencent, JD.com, and Ant Group, have pledged to ban NFTs and crypto marketplaces as part of the country's latest wave to outlaw the digital asset sector. So it could be a little strong arming by even the government there. Just pretty much, it's like, well, we're going to outlaw all these like wild digital currencies, and all the big tech companies better be on board.
Oh,
I think that's kind of
jeez.
how it works over there. So
Yeah,
a pledge to
that
usher in
sucks.
new guideline proposals to bring clarity to the NFT sector involving the signatories was published by China Cultural Industry Association on June 30th. The pledge is not legally binding, but apparently it says the platform should have the corresponding qualifications according to law, ensure the security, controllability of blockchain technology. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, we're going to see different types of legislation and regulation from country to country, and they're all going to be different places on the map. I do think this headline seems a little sensational. I don't know if it's pledging to ban NFTs as much as it sounds like they're just saying we're going to make really strict rules about
Right.
NFTs. So I don't know. You got to be careful with all these things. Akil is here. What's up, Akil? Akil over
What's up?
at Race Car Studios. Another great show. They are the GN show over there at Race Car Studios. Go check them out.
GNs.
Yes.
They're
Matt was
the
like, we're not the
GNers.
GN show, and it's true.
No.
Race Car Studios is the GN show. Dekens has asked, when do we get our ETH stimulus checks? You wish, buddy.
I know,
You wish.
dude.
Keep on dreaming.
When is the government gonna do an airdrop?
When it's zero. When it's zero. When it's zero. SHIB transactions dropped to a 15-month low as meme coin sinks into the abyss. I love these headlines today. They're just like, they're just so sensational. It's like, we gotta make shit sound like it's really crazy today. SHIB is
We gotta make
struggling.
shit real bad.
SHIB is definitely struggling. If you look at the volume graph there, I mean, it's just, it really has fallen into the abyss. So it's sad. If you're a SHIB owner,
It's going to zero.
I spent the rest of my SHIB on Race Car Studios swag. They were nice enough to allow me to spend my SHIB on their merch, which was really nice of them, actually. So
SHIB got a decent bounce here at 1 cent. Like that's a 3 times here recently. Anyways, okay, we'll go to
Yeah,
charts.
we'll be checking out the
Sorry.
charts in a little bit.
Getting distracted.
Proof, a little NFT news, filed for Ravens trademark, and then the Moonbirds got a nice little pump, which was nice for Moonbird holders. Also really nice for Ryan Carson, who just bought a bunch of Moonbirds like a couple days before this. And I heard in the Nifty Alpha spaces this morning, Easy, if you know Easy Bodega over at Nifty Alpha, he was like, oh, maybe it was insider trading. And then Ryan Carson came up into the spaces and started just defending himself and pretty much said it's immature to make those kind of accusations and stuff. So it was a little spicy this morning in the spaces over there. But
nice.
Yeah, so he just made a good trade, guys. So don't it's not insider trading. He just made a good trade.
He just
don't be mad that he's winning, guys.
Yeah, nothing suspicious and nothing to see here.
Yeah. But they did file this trademark application for, quote, Moonbirds, Ravens, and Ravens on June 28th, leading to some to speculate about the next possible project in the Proof ecosystem. The Moonbird floor also rose about 20% to 26 ETH in the past 24 hours.
Wow.
462 ETH in volume. We'll check on the price of Moonbirds again and just see if it's changed since the writing of this article. But we'll do some, we'll look at all the NFTs in the NFT section. Man, the 000.ETH sold for more than $300,000, which was pretty incredible. And then that's it. That's it. Well, and then I saw on Twitter, people now getting Arabic ENS names. They're going after the Chinese.
Yeah, I've seen
ENS
the Chinese
names.
one. Yeah.
So now, the ENS, it's like whoever, if you were just accumulating ENS names over the past, 2 years or whatever, man, that was probably a pretty smart move, actually.
Do you think, okay, with this ENS stuff,
oh boy,
do you think it's long term? Like, if you hold on to this ENS, will it still in 5 years from now?
Well, happy for their cash out, Dolph says. Well, yeah, that's a good question. I think the question you're asking is ETH going to be big in 5 years is what you're really asking, because
no, because I don't know if these domain names attached to ETH's value necessarily, right?
Yeah, I mean a lot they are .ETH. So I mean, a lot of the ETH ecosystem people like to, sport these as
have their name on there, so it shows up on the contracts.
People
and
all do the Sol domain names too. So yeah,
but,
I mean it's.
like this weird shit of just 000, like those, you know what I mean? Like will that be worth?
It's three.
Do you think
3 characters? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's 000. You're just being a hater.
000.com.
You're just mad that you didn't sell 000 for $300,000, bro. Don't be mad at their good trade, man. Don't be mad at their good trade.
I just don't see how this will be. I look at these as kind of like, I guess web URLs, but I guess they are kind of more like your name, right? I just
they're vanity URLs for the most part, right? I mean, these are vanity URLs, and it does have some use case where, I know in the Solana ecosystem, it makes it a little easier to send people. You can just send it to their ETH or their Solana name instead, of their wallet, which it's like, okay, I can see that, but it's I mean, is the ENS craze gonna continue? Well, I have no freaking idea. You asked me a question that I can't answer. So
see, I don't think so.
Big brain enough for that.
I'm just telling you, I don't think so. I think that is just extremely cool. like a fad.
I'm glad you have. I'm glad you have.
I get people buying, wanting their names or their, I could see people trying to snatch up, brand names, because then they might be able to sell them back to the brand or something. For,
who has McDonald's?
Heinz ketchup or something. What?
Who has McDonald's.eth? Which one of you guys has that? That's probably the best one. Mickey D's.eth. Something like that. I would make that my username if I had McDonald's.eth. I mean, just advice for whoever that is.
You would?
Yeah, I would. I would be McDonald's.eth on Twitter. You know what? We should just see if McDonald's.
You should just see if there's something like MacD or the MacD.
McDonald's study.
I'm just
Who
gonna
has it?
stop.
Am I gonna go register this right now?
No,
Okay, we're gonna
you're
go
not
over
gonna
the
find
charts
it.
now. That's a little
You're
news
not
catch up.
gonna find.
Let's go into the
You're
charts.
not gonna find it. You're not that guy, Freeman.
That's
All right.
true. And Dolph says trademark squatting is illegal for standard domain names. Yes, that's in Web 2 though, Dolph. In Web 3, no one cares about rules, laws, trademarks, patents. It's like the Wild West here. So get out of here with that.
I guess I didn't even know that was
stuff.
illegal.
Well, yeah, I think they
I
can
didn't
just pretty
know.
much like
Just
take
take
your
it?
domain if it's trademarked. If it's a trademark.
What if
gotta
you
be
get
traded.
the domain before? That wouldn't make sense. So yeah, it would have to be. I see that. I see what you're
I
saying.
think
though.
I might be a little off base with
Yeah.
that, but
No,
I
that
do
makes
know
sense.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, that
I
makes
think I know
sense.
more
I mean,
than
I
what
just
you are.
thought like, I guess it would have to be like. Anyways, moving on from this conversation. Didn't know.
I have a
didn't
lot of
know.
really
Learn something every day.
inappropriate Web 2 domains if anybody wants to, buy those from me
I
for
know you
100,000.
do. Yeah,
I
like
have
you
a
were
dusty
buying those
collection of
way.
domain names.
Yeah, a lot of.
I should have been
I
buying
remember.
ENS names though that whole time. I thought I was clever buying just normal domain names. What an idiot.
What an idiot. I don't. When were you buying those? Wasn't that like way long ago
Oh,
though?
dude, it's over the years.
It's over.
And every
just
year I have to then
constantly.
decide which of these shit domains do I renew?
Yeah.
Most of the time, yeah.
Well, it's like real estate, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I look at domains as like real estate because it's like people are gonna want that or like
Yeah, I mean, someone might
that
buy
name that.
eatboogers.lol off of me. I mean, totally. I don't own that. Just
What?
nobody knows I don't actually
You're a
own that.
sick
But
freak, bro.
I'm
You
not
are a
going to tell
sick
you
freak.
the ones I actually own.
You
But
know that dude who said, "Oh yeah, you guys are just immature if you're gonna just sit here and accuse me of." Yeah. Anyways, we're pretty immature. So
yeah, Dolph says you need to
Pretty good.
discover the magic of bulk content. I don't know what he's exactly referring to, but maybe he's just kind of giving us general advice because yeah, I agree. Yeah, we haven't discovered the magic of making bulk content. We do too much work here, and we don't batch our content like we should. We should just be like doing segments in the live show that we can that are more organized. That it's like, oh, today we're going to talk about
easier
this
to
little
clip.
topic to clip and. But
We
we're not
somewhat
that
try
clever.
that, but it does
Sometimes, yeah.
get off
Just
the
turns
rails.
into a shit
Let's
show.
look at the damn charts, Freeman.
Oh,
All
is
right.
that what we're doing?
We're getting
I forgot.
sidetracked.
I forgot we were in the show actually.
Yeah, I know. I do that all the time. All right. So we're looking at
charts.
Bitcoin right here. Let's review and see what happened over the weekend. We definitely we rejected right here off of the golden pocket here, the local resistance fib, and we definitely we brought it up all the way up to the top here, to the resistance fib. Then we rejected off of this golden pocket. So it's moving just in this range. That's why it's like they were like that article you read. It was just like it was pumping within the range. Because here, we it didn't quite make to the fib here. It just if you notice, it really just bounced so far off of this resistance. So what I'm going to be watching is if we get a little bounce here, a higher low. That is a possibility. VWAP starting here on the Kimono wave, our awesome indicator that's free. It's showing us that VWAP is starting to trend up, which is a sign that money is flowing back in. And if you see here, the money flow wave, right? It was green, came down, and just looks like it's starting to turn green again. So this is interesting because I was really looking at how the markets were gonna maybe do today, and it looked like it was gonna be a rough day for the markets, but it looks like so far we could just I think we might just be
Bit of a
getting a little
bounce.
pump. Yeah, and then maybe coming back down. But let's check out some higher time frames here because the 1 hour, this is what we're seeing. We're seeing maybe a beginning of a bounce here and a move up to maybe the middle of the range here, or right back up to the top resistance fib. Um, daily, daily is showing us what? I don't want that. Sorry. Um, Just God, we're just in this freaking range. There's nothing much more to it. You just play this range here. Um,
Up
and the
and
dailies doesn't really give us too much hope. It looked like, hey, yeah, these the right over the weekend was great, and then hi, welcome Monday, or Tuesday, holiday over. We're bringing it back down. Um, I'm never like it. So I'm still pretty bearish here. Money flow overall in the daily is going down. That wave is opening back up on the kimono. 12-hour, we have an oversold signal. Interesting. VWAP pointing down. Um, volume is pretty negative, but if this bar holds, we could maybe see some green bars here. And so I wonder if a couple more 12-hour candles, if we can get a couple more green ones. um, I wonder, see, like, I'm not gonna be bullish until we really start challenging the last high up here, right? And what we want to see is some sort of pattern, like a W, right? So maybe it's gonna be something like this. Hmm? Maybe, maybe. It could even you could even find a W here still. I guess this isn't invalidated because we haven't gotten these lower ones. So this could just be a little trace to the trend, and then we start seeing uh number go up. But it's
Ooh, that would be exciting.
I'm not right overall. The daily looks still pretty rough. The weekly um looks pretty rough, but we are that VWAP is still just it's still trending up. So that's good news. It's just right when you pull out to the weekly, it's like, is this the bottom, right? All it has to do is break this level of resistance, and that's it. And then, right, it's just playing in this range. And if it breaks this level of resistance, then what's the next one? All the way to 12. People are saying, and it makes sense. I mean, it does because you see on the weekly here, we have these vector candle zones, which of course we know are the market makers taking shorts. They were taking shorts all the way back in 2020. They've waited this long to want to get their profits. All right. So I would imagine we could totally see prices coming down here. Um, a lot of people saying hey, maybe 15. I like that too. I like that scenario too. Um, but yeah, I'm not super right now. We're looking at this trend line and we're asking ourselves, is this little trend line really gonna hold up? I mean, we can make it even bigger, go down here. Is that gonna really hold? I mean, we're not
Yeah.
really
Hmm.
right. I'm not
Yeah.
too optimistic. Sorry to say. Um, and it's here on the 4 hour, right? We kind of recently had an overbought signal on the 4 hour.
Mhm.
So that means I would be going to the 1 hour and be looking
Looking
for
for
my short
short.
entries.
Mhm.
And
The
it's
question is, yeah, I wonder on that 4 hour,
this could be turning.
yeah, I do wonder if on that 4 hour, that could be a false signal or something. I mean, it is still in a green wave up there. So it definitely
Yeah.
exercise caution on that one. But
The
yeah,
thing
it
is
is
that
over
when
is
you're using a kimono wave, always remember where the price is within the chart. So like for example, like where is it? Is it near a level? Like here, it's like you get an oversold signal, but it's this giant massive green candle. Like you could have bought you'd have to take profits that next candle, or else you would be in the hole, because
Yeah.
you understand that it's launching off from the bottom here, from the resistance, and you understand that, okay, we have we're in a range, and it could get rejected somewhere up here.
That's why it's like, yeah, you look at the 4 hour, and then you go down to the 1 hour, and then you go down to
Yeah.
the 30-minute. You just kind of keep cruising down in your time frames
See,
to really
this
kind of
is
see, is this trend on the
Yeah.
4 hour gonna, does it have a lot of power in those lower time frames?
Yeah, see, on this one, on the 4 hour, right, it's a great position because it's right within the golden pocket, and you get an oversold
Oh, yeah, it
signal.
is in the golden
That's a
pocket now.
good
Yeah.
indication. Okay, we're gonna
Picture
the
perfect.
price is gonna want to return to the top of the range.
Yeah.
It does, and it just gets it rejected immediately. Now with this 4 hour developing on this giant candle, it could be something like this, right? Where we have a giant, and we could see price maybe spike down pretty quickly.
Yeah, certainly.
So I'm just because if you see like what happened here,
Yeah.
chicken drinking water kind of
Well, and it's
situation.
challenging that. I don't know what that EMA is right there. The 50? Is that the one with the purple the purple path around it? I don't know.
Oh,
That
this is
volume.
this 50. Yep.
What is that purple?
Yeah.
What's that purple background? Give us a little school us right there.
That's just kind of the zone. So it's like we play that zone in it, and it expands and contracts.
Yeah.
So it gets
almost looks like a
gets
Bollinger-ish type, or like
it does kind of
a channel.
Yeah,
Looks like a
it's
channel, one
yeah.
of those channel indicators. Yeah.
Yeah, and essentially when the price enters that zone, it's like I consider that as it's
Where it might
challenging the
challenge.
50.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see
50
it's having a war right now around that 50 EMA right now. It's really trying
Yeah,
to
and
challenge that.
and the trend, right?
Yeah,
We're
of course.
battling. We're right at the bottom of the trend. We're
Yeah.
at the 50. We're really close to
Definitely,
50 EMA.
yeah, I mean, it could be a bullish turning point, but it's gonna need that. It's gonna need. Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna need some more signs here.
on the daily would be nice to get some
I mean,
momentum.
see this wick down here.
There's your
This
30
wick
minute.
down to the fib, really close to it, close enough to me to say that, hey, that's a
At least
challenge.
a bounce.
Yeah, I mean,
there.
like
Setting
this
up for a
30 minute,
bounce.
if this prints, I might go long. Honestly, I
Hmm.
might. Just because I'm seeing confluence that it's hit levels, it's hit support, and we could be seeing at least. I'm not expecting on this one, because the higher time frames are
Oh my
saying
gosh, look at that. Look at your
bear.
chart real quick. There's a perfect bearish divergence
What?
too. There was a perfect bearish divergence as the price was cruising up there on that 30 minute.
Oh yeah,
And then you
right
have
here.
the lower highs right there. That's a great example of a bearish divergence that played out
Yep.
perfectly.
Higher prices,
Yep. Higher highs,
lower momentum,
lower highs on the momentum.
gives you
Yep.
this. Yeah, this one, after seeing this, and
That
if
was
you
beautiful.
short that sucker
That was
perfectly
beautiful.
right there.
Yeah, that was a
Um,
beautiful example.
I would have
right there.
probably shorted up here, honestly, and then
Yeah,
be terrified for that
yeah,
part. And then,
eating. Yeah, exactly. Being like, oh
That's
no,
where I
patterns
probably would
getting
hit it.
invalidated. Oh no.
Yeah, but we just had a double top right
Yep.
here, double top coming down.
You'd probably wait. You would probably wait to see if it broke that top. That's the previous top.
I
But
don't
you'd
know
be,
what I
but
would
you'd
have
be,
done at
your
the
butt
moment.
cheeks would be very tight though.
Yeah. Here we have the I mean, we're bouncing off these levels, right? And what kind of bounce could we maybe get? I mean, because the higher time frames are saying, we're number go down still. I would be looking to get in around here and then taking profits as a challenge to 50 EMA. It's just
It'd be a cautious long.
long. Yeah, it would be
Cautious
like,
long.
okay, that's as far as I think it might be
Yeah.
possibly going. Just because what tends to happen is, right, price moves away from the 50 MA, returns to it, challenges it, moves away again. That is usually what kind of behavior, like here, the 50 MA, what crossed the 200 EMA, which right here, this was 4th of July. This was yesterday. I'm on a 30-minute chart, so keep that in mind. 50 EMA crosses 200, so you're like, okay, that's that's pretty bullish. So now I'm looking to see bounces off of the 50 EMA when it's challenged to say, hey, this is pretty bullish. But what happened when it came down to challenge? It just plowed right through it, which says to me, like, okay, so now I know the 50 EMA is above the 200, but we're
Mhm.
still in a big bearish market. So I'm expecting a challenge to the 50 EMA and a
Right. Yeah.
rejection. I even though typically when the 50 EMA is above the
Yeah.
200 EMA,
Starts to treat it as support.
I'm
Yeah.
a bit more bullish, but at this case, because also on the larger
Mhm.
time frames, it's very bearish. It's nothing like this on the like when yeah, it's 50 minutes. Like I said, keep that in mind. It's gonna change quickly. So I'm I'm expecting a rejection, but we'll wait and see. Um,
We will.
we'll wait and see. So that's Bitcoin. Let's see what ETH is doing real quick. ETH 30
Similar
minute,
bullshit.
same thing. Yeah,
Similar
it's see
bullshit.
on the ETH too. You have so like on ETH, right? I was making over the weekend. I made these. It's just this kind of trend that it's going, and it is trending up,
Mhm.
right? And it's still within the trend. We had these crazy like this yesterday. This is what killed me is that I was what was it? I think I took a short like somewhere around here, took profits, and then and I was so thankful I did because it just skyrocketed like freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It was like insane. And that's why I don't trade on the weekend or when markets are closed. But I did yesterday because I don't know I'm a DJ. And that's the kind of crazy price action you're gonna get on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's just spikes up here, gets rejected like crazy off the trend, and I was like, okay, this could probably be a decent long, but I was done. I'm like, I'm not gonna trade anymore, because that like a wick like that, it's gonna want to be filled. It's not
Oh
just
yeah.
gonna want to stay there.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
price
an
comes up,
insane wick, dude.
fills the wick, gets rejected off the trend again.
Yeah.
See, this is just crazy.
I mean,
how
so yeah,
quickly-
what's interesting is our higher time frames are telling us we're still in a dump, but these lower time frames are showing bullish patterns. So I really do wonder how long can these can the bullish pattern keep going, and can that start to trickle up into those higher time frames or not? On the 1 hour and 4 hour, is on the 4 hour on ETH, is the 50 over the 200 EMA yet on ETH?
I did. Dude, something happened. I must have accidentally
It's all
clicked
good.
a link or
Link,
something. My
yeah.
bad.
We've been
No, yeah.
waiting.
So on what time frame?
4 hour. Just wanted
Let's
to
check out
see
4.
if we're what the 50 and the 200s relation is on that 4 hour.
Where is the 200
Yeah, I was
on
gonna say
4?
non-existent 200. Oh, it's
It's
so far
way up
up
here.
there. Yeah, I mean, we got a while for things to
Yeah,
really
dude. We got a
turn.
while until we
Yeah.
really kind of
And
can work
we're
our way up there.
challenging that on the 4 hour. It looks like we're challenging the 50 as support. So if on that 4 hour, like over the next couple days, if that can hold the 50 EMA as support, that would be impressive. But
That would be really
then it would
impressive. We are
maybe
getting
go
an
up to the 2.
overbought signal
Yeah.
that could print in the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
So
And it might
we
just
could
range
see
in that area there. I mean,
right.
yeah.
I'm looking to see the price since this is
Trying to
happening so
opium us.
aggressively. It might stay up here for a little bit, but I would imagine it comes down and tests the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's
that
check
trend.
out where the point of control is. That's what I want to see
Good
right
idea.
now. Point of control. We'll do local point of control here. Real local. Yeah. I'm expecting to come down
Yeah.
and challenge that guy.
Yeah. That
Makes
makes sense
too.
Yeah. That's the next level down for support, really. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll see if that holds,
Yeah, sure.
I guess is because we pulled this, I think last week. I think it was last week. It's basically the same.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I'm in that same range where it is pretty much right now, kind of, or close
Yeah.
to there, yeah.
It
Yeah,
was.
it's we're challenging levels here. We're trying to, there's a fight going on
There is,
right now.
man. And so, yeah, we're just I'm not right. There's currently right. We're not as misleading as that headline was that we were talking about earlier. Um, and like, yeah, it's popping. It's not pumping.
Bear market is over. Hug me, bros. We made it.
Hug, wag me, everyone, wag me. Yeah. Anyway, so let's do some Ape Watch.
Yeah, let's
Let's
check
check
it.
out Ape real quick.
Oh,
Ape is playing within.
Huh.
Oh wow, I pulled up a bunch of stuff already. Jeez, I have some
50 is
old.
the 50 is on its way back to the 200 there on Ape. It's slowly but
It's
surely making
creeping.
its way.
Dude, it's creeping up
It
there.
is.
Yeah, so I would be looking for this, just this patterns
Yeah, you want that
trend.
trend to keep going there.
Yeah, because you're not wanting the price to come back and really challenge this. I mean, if you're wanting to get this like super bullish here, because as you could see, like for example, like this trend was going great. It looked like, hey, 50 MA is gonna go cross the 200. We're gonna be bulls again, and then it broke, and then now we're into this mess here. So I'd be playing these trend lines, and we are getting an overbought signal on the 4 hour, just like kind of everything else that we were looking at. So it's not like, are we like what
Charts
I'm
are all looking
wondering
very similar.
is, because right now it's pretty bad, right? We're like down 2 to 6% on a lot of these. I'm wondering if it'll be interesting to see, like, if these candles print, then we could be seeing like down double digits by the end of the day, is what I'm saying. If this is false, if this gets repainted, I'm actually kind of betting. I mean, we only got an hour and a half left. It's going to take a lot for this to get repainted.
Yeah, the only thing is those 30 minutes looking green. Those are the only thing that could mess with that.
Yeah, and the question is, like,
if you had some upward momentum for the next hour and a half.
Well, I don't think that would change it, because for the 30-minute, like, all this has to do is price come up and challenge the daily open and whatnot. And like, for example, that's at that's a 492. 4 hour, that's just in the middle of, or that's just this vector candle, which would make sense. Like, yeah, I mean, and so it could come up here, get rejected here, and it would still probably print that, and then the next candle is what just tanks it.
We do have green money flow too, but yeah, I agree. I mean,
it is green money flow.
I'm still overall bearish, but yeah, there's just things that are making me nervous about.
Yeah, true. Because 4 hour, it did challenge the 50 MA here. Like, right, it's got a clean rejection off of that.
Yeah, I do wonder if that red little dot is real.
Is gonna get repainted.
Gonna give us a real dump or not.
Right. So I'd be watching for that. Because it looks like we could just be, maybe this is a interesting scalp. I would go down in the lower time frames and see if, what is this, 8? Yeah, maybe you can get a decent little scalp, just at least claiming this candle, and then coming back down.
Definitely,
because that's a lot of confluence. We have vector candle zone, daily open. Come on up and challenge it, get rejected, or bust through it.
How dare you?
We have had. See, we got lower highs. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, this trend is nice. So it does look like we are wanting, the lower time frames all are like, hey, we want to start getting number going up. So let's just see if that starts to actually be enough on those higher time frames and start changing some of those nasty shorts coming. Because this could be, I wonder if this is the week that we see, those lower lows of, like, we get down there. I know there's a lot. Hey, on Twitter, the bears are calling it. They're like, oh yeah, enjoy all these scam pumps. The number is programmed.
I do need to go buy a Goblin Town. Shit, I gotta go buy a Goblin Town NFT quick before we get there.
I know I heard the other side demos coming up.
Yeah,
That's I think like
I'm
this.
waiting for it. It'll probably drop right after the show.
They dropped a date, didn't they?
I think so.
Isn't it?
But
Was it like July 6th, 7th?
yeah,
Or
it's
was
coming
it
up.
16th? Was there a niner in there? I don't remember.
Now I'm just confused. Okay, let's go to we're gonna hit the intermission, and then when we get back, we're gonna go over just NFT news, what's trending, some upcoming mints, and all the good stuff. You know, Matt made a little nervous face there. I'm scared for whatever he's scared about, and we'll see.
I'm good. I'm good.
I hope you're good, bro. I hope you're good.
I'm good.
See you guys in a couple minutes. Stick around. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Share it.
Temperature is rising. Some people might measure those in Fahrenheit, but I choose to measure it in Celsius.
2 weeks later.
Guys, I am pissed. I respected Alex Mashinsky. I respected Celsius. $3 million we have on that platform. It sounded so good. And I will tell you this, there were plenty of people that were warning about this over the last couple of months. And I had the rose-colored glasses on because I believed in Alex and I believed in what they were doing. I was wrong. And you would think that Alex Mashinsky would be smart enough to know that you can't take people's secure assets and make risky investments on DGen, DeFi projects and products and platforms and protocols and it be safe. And they just didn't stop. They didn't read the tea leaves. It's just numbers on a screen. It's not real. There's no money backing those numbers. It's insolvent. And they've known about this now for months. And so there are people that are going to be losing money due to the fact they trusted Celsius the same way we did. This man deserves to go to prison. I will tell you that right now. With the billions of dollars lost, how many lives are going to be lost? People committing suicide because they have their life savings on here. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Your life is worth it. But I have to be naive to believe that's not a reality for a lot of people.
They just hate you because you're an annoying, fucking pretentious prick who tries to pretend you know something that you don't. And if it does go up, you're gonna come back and go, yeah, I fucking told you. And that's why people want to see crypto fail. Not because they want to see crypto fail, they want to see you fail.
Sunshine and the refreshing taste that's right for you. It's fresh as sunrise. It feels like sunshine, refreshing as morning, the morning dew. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Good morning, morning dew.
Morning dew, a totally different type of water from a totally different world. Start your day off right with refreshing morning dew. Fugazi. You know what a Fugazi is?
Well,
Fugazi, it's fake.
Yeah, fugazi, fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's not fucking real. Right? All right? All right. Stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
We don't create shit. We don't build anything.
For watching GMTV.
Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking around. And please like, subscribe to the show. And Matt's got some kind of little grin on his face over there. What are you giggling about over there? Are you scrolling?
I'm missing out on generational wealth. That's all.
Oh no, the generational wealth. The massive green dildo has appeared. Is that what you're saying? Or is it a red one?
No, I'm just like that. It's just none of my rules say to enter, so I'm not entering. I'm following my rules.
Dude,
So
that's how you don't get wrecked, bro.
that's how you don't get wrecked. That's how you stay in the game.
Let's look at some non-fungible stuff. Just gonna look real quick, go over some of the biggest movers and upcoming mints here. We got total volume in the past 24 hours. Again, Moonbirds 1,343 ETH this morning, which is just totally mind-blowing. Ethereum name service 1,068 ETH. Other deeds 612 ETH. Moonbirds oddities 508 ETH. And God hates NFTs. I will say, what a epic free mint that turned out to be. Or actually, it wasn't free, right? That's the one that said it was free. I got upset. I didn't mint it. It was like 0.00 nothing, and I just didn't mint it because I hated on it. I shaded it. I was like, this is all derivative Rick and Morty art anyway. What am I? Another free mint. So instead, I just wait around, and then I mint space monkeys, and they're worth nothing. Floor price increase in the past 24 hours. You got City Dow, Noble Cards, 10KTF, Boxing Boys, and GM Token. What is that?
What did you make over the fucking weekend that I didn't know about? You made a GM token?
Industries over here too. Yeah, that's some of the movers, and you can kind of see on the top trending here, just in this morning, as far as in the past hour here, this Cope Bears, which I think was one of those like alpha group pump things. Like I think it was free mint, but it was pretty much just being pumped by all the alpha groups. And now they're just, taking their nice, sweet exit liquidity. I kind of feel like these free mint projects that come out every day are just like, it's because the market got so slow that they just now need to, like, this is how they might make money. The grinders are making money now by just releasing free mints every day and then just flipping these free mints for $10, $15 and just grinding, away and, getting your little bit of exit liquidity every day from just grinding free mints. So I don't know. That's just the feeling I get. And these alpha groups just pump these things because, they got to keep the exit liquidity flowing. I also saw this Moopy Genesis. Also, I think that one minted this morning. And over the weekend, if I go over to this like let's do 12 hours, maybe 12 hours. Actually, I'll do the 24 hour. So yeah, we got the Jungle King, which I think was maybe another free mint. That's been at the top there. You got Space Monkeys, which was a free mint that I went and degened out on. And yeah, I degened out on, I have a problem. Anyway, so yeah,
Are you up? Are you winning?
A lot of well, I mean, the floor is garbage right now. I sold one for like $5 in profit or something because somebody just made me an offer and I just took it. But which I'm glad I did. It was near the top, but was it worth minting all those? No. God Loves NFTs is also trending. So, it's just insane still. The market has just lost its mind and it hasn't come back yet.
Well, at least you're not down as bad as I am buying into that stupid ass spaghetti monster shit.
Oh no! Oh yeah. Okay, what happened with that? I haven't looked. I forgot to look.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. Here, I got it up.
I won't tell people what you told me you thought was going to happen to the price of that in
dude, private. I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to go up.
You thought it was going to go way up.
Hooked. I still think it'll go up, bro. No, I really got it because I really wanted to get that 100. I think you get like 100 million of this like shit token.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
get this shit token. I
Well,
want
hopefully
100.
your shit token will pay off. You can just, I'll
Yeah,
give you
well,
that
that was
hopium for you.
the thought was like, okay, they're gonna do this airdrop of the shit token. Maybe the shit token I can then sell and make a profit on that with the, anyway. So we'll see what happens, guys. It's an experiment. So yeah.
And to Kansas, I agree. I liked when I felt like I was buying high price lottery tickets instead of just having to dumpster dive, essentially, is what, I made a tweet this morning and I said,
Dumpster diving,
degen free mint flipping equals blockchain dumpster diving. And that is how it just feels. It's like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is stupid. That's how I feel. I feel like it's pretty stupid. Here's but that doesn't mean that I won't partake. I minted one of these this morning. God hates pixel NFTs. So don't worry. I'm still degenning. Even as I bitch about it, I'm still
They just
degenning.
literally took that project and threw it through a pixel.
Bro, don't get mad. Don't get mad at my awesome, my winning trades, bro. Don't hate.
I'm not mad. I'm mad at the project. I'm happy for you.
Okay.
Take
Okay.
advantage of everyone. But this is fucking dude. That's stupid.
How about Pixel Wizards, bro? Those are right now. Those are flying off the shelf in the past 30 minutes. You probably already missed out. I bet they already minted out.
See, I'm getting into the punching phase. I'm getting angry.
Okay.
Seeing these people are doing these low effort fucking projects. It's rip off other people's projects, throw it through a pixelated generator, and boom, or filter. I mean, and there you go.
I'm a bad
What
guy.
is this?
Another Rick and Morty derivative, of course. Oh man, it's just it's getting. I think the Ethereum mints are thirsty. The Ethereum mint, the NFT space is thirsty, like at maximum thirst level right now.
Well,
And
it's
desperate
thirsty.
for
The
something.
volume is like going
Yeah.
to zero, dude. It's like nobody's buying NFTs. Nobody's entering the industry. It is. I mean, you see like
I'm
the
buying
lowest
free
months they've
NFT.
had. Yeah, I'm buying free NFTs.
I'm still paying gas on each of
I'm
those
buying
stupid
Soul
NFTs.
NFTs.
I'm still
That
losing
doesn't
money.
count.
I'm still losing
Soul
money. Well, that's what I was actually gonna go to this top upcoming and recent mints. This is from NFT Inspect, and they track the kind of the social reach and how many tweets there are about different projects. And right now, it's all Solana projects almost. I mean, I will be honest that the
Wow.
Solana ecosystem is actually launching real projects at least, and they cost real money. So
shit.
and the gas is nothing essentially. So I
Fucking
think
spitting
in this bear
bars.
market, the pores, right? Because everybody's poor now. The pores blockchain
are
is
winning.
actually, the pores are winning in the bear market, I think. And so, there's the only, if you look down this list, it's whoa, zoom in much. Solana, ETH, Solana, ETH, Solana, ETH. I mean, not a good look, guys. And because what are we doing on ETH? We're just launching free mint garbage flips is all we're doing over there. And it's because the market sucks. And so people are afraid to launch a project that asks for real ETH. And, over at Solana, they're not afraid of that because they can ask for 2 or 3 Solana and it's almost nothing. It's like the cost of gas on one of these free mints. So take that for what it is, guys. Take that for what it is. I don't make the rules. I don't dictate what people are doing.
You're not wrong.
So, and here's what's even worse. This one that's up at the top here, AI Degens that minted out yesterday, I think is dog shite. I really do. And so that's what even makes it worse. This dog shite project is really killing us here. And let me go show you what this looks like. I tweeted out one of these, but it's just like, what is this? What the fuck is this?
It's an AI shit again. I'm tired of AI stuff, dude.
What is this? This is obviously the floor is just cratered on this project. This is a project that really did not do well, and it's just trending because it's not doing well, and everyone's trying to get out. But it's interesting.
Catalina whale mixer.
Oh yeah, that's a big project over on Solana. The Catalina whale mixer is a big one. So yeah, and today over on Magic Eden, you got blood bats are launching. This, I would say, seems to me like the closest thing to what's going on in Ethereum. It's like is stupid project. This is going to cost.
Oh no, it's kind of a cool GIF.
Yeah, well, this is actually about the price I paid for gas on a mint yesterday. So on Ethereum for free.
Might
mint.
not be
So,
bad, huh?
Yeah, why not pick one of these up? At least these people are doxxed. So something.
It's something.
They might rug, but at least they're doxxed.
So are we gonna change Morning Friends to Solana?
Oh god, dude.
Are we gonna have this
say
talk?
something like that?
Are
No,
we
we're not
gonna
gonna in public. Is this called? This is what they call building.
Is this
in public,
where we have
right?
a business meeting right in front of it?
Isn't this what they say you gotta do to build your audience, right? Build
our
in
community. Our community put up a vote in Discord.
Yeah, I'll vote right now. What blockchain are we going to?
I already know what Dicken's
set the
and
supply
he will be
for us,
furious.
the price, and the blockchain, please.
Yes,
Thank you.
please decide everything for us because I don't want to think
doing
about
more.
any of this. Yeah.
I know. Well, and a lot of projects have been pushing back their mint date, even in the Solana ecosystem. I mean, a lot of projects just across the board, NFT wise, have pushed back their mint date. The desk heads, they're going to mint on Thursday. They pushed back their original mint date. And it's like, you can only do that for so long before you just say, F it, and we got to launch and get on, get on with the project. Yep. And so, I do respect that they are trying to launch and they're charging actual ETH over there. And, they're giving it the good old college try. And I respect that. But, that's why I respect these shit Solana projects, because they're actually at least asking you for money. I don't know why that just, for some reason that makes me respect you now after the past couple months.
Right.
It doesn't mean your project doesn't suck and it's not a rug, but it's just different. Dickensis is getting mad. I don't know what he's sending anymore, but I can just tell he's mad. Punch face. Maybe it's me. He wants you to punch my face. I think he hates Solana so bad. He hates all this. He doesn't like where I'm going right now.
Oh, dude, you're going to the dark side, bro.
And to just make things worse, okay, one of the Magic Eden marketing people has been messaging me in our Discord and is like, oh, we're gonna share your videos about using the Magic Eden analytics and stuff. So I'm getting schmoozed right now by Magic Eden, and so it's really hard.
Right, OpenSea's not fucking coming to us. Coinbase NFT marketplace is coming to us.
OpenSea killed Derivative Town. I've been salty ever since.
Right?
Since they burned down Derivative Town, I can't.
All right, dude.
Can't bear it.
Well,
so
you know what,
Freeman? Now.
I'll buy some Soul.
He's
I'll
breaking.
buy some Soul.
He's breaking. I broke.
I'll buy some Soul for you. I know. Well, we all knew I had to anyways because you want to do this challenge, this Soul NFT challenge.
Yeah,
maybe we call it the Magic Eden challenge, and it's just all in Magic Eden.
Wow. I don't. Well, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I like Magic Eden, but I also like Soul Sniper because it's got lots of things. But we can say we're just using Magic Eden. If Magic Eden
sounds like a bad
sponsorship,
movie,
then maybe we'll just use Magic Eden. But so there's a little carrot I'll dangle. Let's try to get something out of this.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll do a challenge. I like the idea of doing this Soul challenge because that means I'm not just going to waste a shit ton of money on gas. So at least there's that. Bro. And
it's like
so that's why I'm
low
open
risk.
to it.
It's like we could both mint Bat Town for about a Soul, and we could get rugged over there, and we'd feel something when we get rugged because we feel like we invested something in it. So we'd be mad again. Yeah. We'd be wanting to punch things. We'd be, it'd be good for content. People miss you being mad about NFT projects and their price. So I think
I'm mad right now about the whole. I just aped into a stupid ass fucking spaghetti monster, and now I'm down 0.1
I'm glad I didn't do that, man.
5. I'm down like 0.15 right now. So real smart. I should have listened to everyone in the community that was like, dude, no, you're gonna buy the top. And I was like, I want my 100 million. I didn't even think about it. I was like, I just want my 100 million fucking tokens. That's what I want. So I'm gonna get 100
fell for
million
the ship.
coins, and we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'm still pissed off.
Yeah, I can tell. I can feel it. But yeah, you know, the other thing I would look forward to actually, if we were doing some Sol stuff, is that we could do charting too, and we could look look daily at the top projects, the biggest ones with volume, and actually look at the moving averages and the RSIs, and actually make price predictions based on like analyzing the data in more depth. So I think I also kind of look forward to that, and that's really one of the things that's been like I've been looking at Utter Chaos and some other Sol projects that I'm just like charting and trying to find the bottoms and timing when things will go back up. So, you know, I'm having more fun as opposed to like when I just hop into the ETH ecosystem and I just degen mint a couple things and then I close the tab.
I know. We can all tell. We can all tell.
Did you see my free mint Space Monkey on Ethereum has Solana colored sunglasses? I think that's some foreshadowing or something.
I don't know what that means.
What if that was a secretly a project made by a Solana maxi? That's why they made the sunglasses Solana colors. I think so. What else is there? Anything else here? You know, I want to mention something.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I must mention.
I was thinking maybe we could be finally done with this show, but okay, let's hear you.
I know you need to go put in your position, but just a quick little thing. I added a mints section to the Discord, and we're just gonna, whenever we see pre-mint sign up forms, or you know, we're spying on some alpha groups, we're just gonna take it and dump it in there, the links and stuff, and the projects that we're just degenning out and minting. And right now, anyone in the community can actually add to that. I'll probably have to just give certain people roles eventually to be able to do that, because it'll probably turn into a like shill show over the shill fest in there. But I you know, just share projects that you're looking at, or that are interesting, or just projects you find, and yeah, we'll make it a community thing over there, a little community sourcing for mints.
That sounds fun.
Aww. I knew you'd like
Anyways,
that.
it's all dumping, by the way. I told
Perfect.
you. It's not that pump is nothing. It's a scam pump.
It's nothing. It is nothing.
It's
nothing.
We're going down.
Nothing to me. We're going down. Okay, well, I guess I should go get a goblin.
Short here soon, I bet.
Go get a goblin then.
17 minutes.
Matt's doing a smart thing. He's gonna go short it. I'm gonna go buy a goblin, because I can then LARP when we're in Goblin Town.
Are you really gonna buy a goblin?
No, bro. The magic's over. I don't care what they do. I won't get any dopamine from that, and I'll just feel like.
Do you think it's a decent time to get like some other side, Lynn? Because the video games soon going to be dropping and testing and stuff like that.
Yeah, you should go get some.
It's pretty low. So you think it's a good price, but you're not going to go. You're not going to.
I like to give Matt financial advice. I'm always like, yes, buy the top.
I know. That's all I do with NFTs. Dude.
Buy the rumor.
I hate NFTs.
Isn't that the thing? Buy the rumor, sell the news
all the time.
So, you know,
I guess I don't. I do have some luck with NFTs, but you know, I feel like a lot lately has just been really bad.
And you got the Moonbirds too are probably not a terrible buy. When I'd have to look at the chart to see like when the price dips. But because they're coming out with that, they're going to come out with the Moonbird. I already forgot the new Moonbird collection that they trademarked.
The Raven or whatever.
Ravens, yeah. So, you know, that's probably a bullish sign for them. And
what is Moon? But that's probably too much. What is a Moonbird right now?
20 something ETH, I think.
I don't know if I want to do that much.
Yeah, I know it's a big one. That's why I would make sure you're looking for a dip. But you know, those bigger projects.
See, I'm like a couple ETH or lower is what I'm more comfortable with. You know.
Well, and I think as far as ETH projects, mostly what I look at when I do look at gems every day. I'm still looking at crypto dick butts and stuff, and you know, I am looking at more kind of legacy ETH projects now. Like, what are the projects that are still building during the bear market, and what projects are still have an active community and are gonna obviously make it through this. And so I think, you know, in the ETH market, it's going back to the old dependables and figuring out how to do plays on those. And you know, there's a lot of money to be made even flipping those bigger projects. Yeah, they have a bigger price tag, but they also come
especially
with
if you
bigger
get those.
flip.
Right.
So.
Yeah, they're easier to flip because there's actually there's a demand for it. People actually want those.
That too. Yeah, and they're building stuff that is
nobody
like
wants a
the
flying
leading
spaghetti
edge
monster
of the space.
that airdrops you 100 million spaghetti monster tokens. Anyways, Dickenza's what got me into that project was that I just wanted the tokens, and I liked. I remember, you know, I always liked the whole spaghetti monster. I thought that was just a genius kind of
I'm a fan of spaghetti monster
cult
stuff
going
too.
on.
Yes,
I guess it's a cult. Yeah, religion cult. I don't know what you call it. Anyways, I thought it was always hilarious, so that's why I aped in.
And that's sometimes reason enough to ape in. Is there any game that
really
can reel that would make people happy? Yeah, run around together is probably gonna be it. So don't get too hyped. But there could be a surprise.
Run around together. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. It's
all
just
the,
like
I mean, if
playing
it's
a
like all
fucking
the other
fantasy
games I've
world.
seen so far in the NFT space, it's all run around together or run around and shoot each other.
It's all,
which is fun.
Run around,
you know,
run around and hold each other's hands or shoot each other kind of thing.
We should make a game where you just run around saying GM, and the more you say GM, the more points you get. So you have to run around and say GM to each other just nonstop. It sounds really annoying.
I think that sounds.
You want a game?
Good idea.
I like Pumpopoly. I bought some. Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about Pumpopoly too much, but I went and did my drive this morning. I commuted in Pumpopoly.
Get your near
claim
or your tokens. What's
Yes.
their token called over there?
It's the Pumpopoly token. I don't know. Pumpopoly token. Yeah.
Pump.
Pump.
You're in your pump.
Pump it up. Yeah. Just suggest me some other games. I want to play some games. I'm bored. Give me a game. Give me a game to play. Do something. Come on, guys. Come on. Give me something to do. Just kidding. I got too much to do. Don't give me anything more.
Freeman's bored.
Yeah, I'm so bored. Yeah, we've been working on some more Fret stuff. The art is getting weird. Just say that.
Yeah, the art has changed a lot since we started,
Yes,
but it's
we have made some messed up improvements.
Before
like
you all
really
judge too, when
degen.
you see this thing, it's.
I did this for you, Dickenza.
I'm not gonna.
These changes are for you, Dickenza. They were.
Aw, that's nice.
They were inspired by your greatness.
That's so funny. I was just about to say we made these to look like as disturbing as possible, and then you're like, "We did this for you, Dickenza."
Yes, exactly. Confirm or deny Fiverr art. No Fiverr art.
It's Freeman art.
This is Freeman art, which is even worse. So we won't even spend $5.
Hey,
to improve
it's better than Gary V art. Just saying that.
Okay, yes. See, we're in between. We're in between Gary V and Fiverr. I am tempted to like hire a Fiverr person to do some traits and stuff, or like just make some other just random shit to put on.
So you don't do everything.
Yeah. I don't like to do stuff. So if I
yeah, it's funny. Yeah, but it's looking. We want to make something that's very original. Okay? It's not something that people haven't really. Yeah, very far from any. So that when people saw this, they're not like, "Oh, that's a derivative," right? This is OG.
Not a derivative.
We're making some
disgustingly
OG. Yeah.
Yes. So be prepared. I want it to be like when you mint it and you go, I think I'm just gonna hide this in my wallet because it's so disturbing. I would never make this my PFP. I don't know what this is. And
it's not really. Is it cute? Is it what does it look like? Is it ugly? Is it
I'll just say the nose and mouth are kind of cute.
Oh,
the sniffer and the mouth, they're kind of cute on their own.
You're giving away too much deets, I think. You need to stop before you get further.
Okay, that's all I'll say. They're aliens, people. They're not supposed to look cute. They're supposed to look horrifying. Okay. think we're done. All right, who's
think we're
still
done.
here? Why are you all still here? This just blows
Yeah, we
my
got
mind
shit
that you
to
guys
do
just
today.
sit here and like listen to me just talk about nothing.
Good morning,
Okay,
everyone.
everybody, have a
Play
great
out
day.
music.
Have a great day. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 9:30 Eastern. And please like, subscribe, share the show, go into the Discord, hit us up, send us dick pics. Please don't. And we'll see you tomorrow.